We're in today with the legendary GTX 295. This is a 2009 video card with 896 megabytes of VRAM GDDR3. It's got 576 megahertz on the core clock, 448 bits bus width, DirectX 10, and it's got enabled 2 GPUs. We're gonna pair it up with this i7 4th gen with 4 cores and 8 threads, and we're gonna see how this single PCB GTX 295 is running with some games that are designed for SLI. That's it. Not new stuff that you have to force. No. Games that are designed to be used with a SLI video card. That's it. Let's jump in those games and see how this monster is holding. Let's start with Gothic. I got 1080p with maximum details. You can actually see that the game is running pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie, to see a GTX 295 with this game on maximum details and it's being only utilized around 70% on the cores, it just, yeah, it makes me feel good, seriously. There's some spikes here and there, but I'm guessing because of the SLI, you know, how it's trying to push this amount of data. I put the GPU on maximum fan because this is a very hot video card. Even though I changed the thermal paste, I don't want the video card to get hot because the moment the SLI chipset is breaking, the GPU is dead. So I want as little heat as possible on this video card. So I'll try my best to dodge every single time the temperature. 295 is very hard to cool down, but when you manage to cool it down, everything is great, you know. So yeah, it's kind of fantastic to see games that are running in SLI, and this game is one of those. Another game that is actually running really nice, and I wanted to see how it's working with this. I'm very happy that it's working. It's Age of Empires. I'm actually shocked how nice this is working with this video card. Seriously, 1080p maximum details with this video card. I got hundreds of FPS, but all around 70-80% load on the core. It's doing the job. Everything is fantastic with the video card, so there is no problem in this situation. I'm very, how should I say, happy that I have this opportunity to see this GTX 295 running like this because they are fantastic, seriously. I mean, after playing a little, you know, I actually see the system is not utilizing only 2.5 gig of system RAM. That is good because it's working really nice then with all system. I will say an overall performance from the system, yeah, this is an overkill, this i7 4th gen. I think dual core will be even better. There's no problem in this case. But if I'm jumping in Dragon Age with this video card, you can actually see that dude, the video card is doing a fantastic job. Look at this. Not gonna lie, he's doing really nice work. Come on, smack his head. Look at this. You can actually see the cores, it's 90% loaded. It's doing a fantastic job. Everything is flat. There is no spikes here in the game, you know. So if I want to play the game with a dual BGA video card in SLI, I can actually do it, you know. So in the future, if I'm interested on actually playing it with quad, I think it will be even better. So yes, I will take this opportunity and see how the game is handling SLI. So in this case, fantastic. Dragon Age, yes, SLI. This is the right game that you need to put on this video card. Looks fantastic though. I'm so happy to see 295 shining like this, you know, because this card is very wanted, you know, and there's not a lot of games that runs on SLI perfectly with the GPU like this. In this game with maximum details 1080p, you can actually see it's using 700 megabytes of VRAM. It's utilizing it, but after a couple of fights averaging in the game, you can see that it's reaching 70-80% load on the core. It's doing a fantastic job, scaling perfectly linear, no hiccups here. If you really want to utilize this video card properly, you have to use this game. You have to install this game and actually play it. It's kind of fantastic, you know, to play the game like this with this video card. It's unreal, seriously. I like it. I like this overall. The CPU, on the other hand, it doesn't have any problems. Less than 30 watts consumption, and yeah, 20% load with 3.5 gig of system RAM. Fantastic. So having an older CPU, having a dual core CPU, I think it will be just fine there, you know, with this game and this video card. overall it's okay, so can't complain here. But if I'm jumping from Skyrim to Fallout New Vegas, you know, it's not gonna be any problems here. But Vegas is running much better than Skyrim. I don't know why, but it's using less VRAM and less amount of core. Maximum details 60 FPS, the GPU stays around 50 degrees, and you can actually see that with 40% load, maximum 40% load on the video card, you can actually see that it's doing a fantastic job. So I can't complain here. You know, I will say this is decent. This is everything that I want from a game. You know, that is to utilize the GPU properly. This is okay. So playing Fallout series on a video card like this, it's a must for GTX 295. It's a must. You have to check it. There is no other way around. You can actually see the CPU is not being utilized. 15, 18, 19 watts consumption on the CPU. A dual core will do the job. Pentium dual core. Core Duo or something like that. Core Dual, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's doing a fantastic job. So, yeah, I like it. Does it run Crysis? So I put everything on low details with 1080p, and this is what I got. It looks fantastic, even with low details. Seriously, I got 500 megabytes of VRAM utilization, 94% load on the core. Already on low details. Poor video card, seriously. And yeah, I will say this is okay. You know, if you're interested on playing Crysis with a 295, I will keep it like this. VSync the crap out of it, distress the cores, and bye-bye. This is my settings. Now, the problem is, what do you do if you don't want this? Let's put medium details. Let's see some averages. 70, 60 FPS. It's playable. So in this case, if I put, how should I say, VSync, it will be okay. If we're jumping in Syndicate, you can actually see that on maximum details with 1080p is doing the job. Not gonna lie, it's kind of nice to see games that actually looks and runs really nice on a video card like this. This is an insane game, you understand? This is an insane performance. This is awesome per general, you know? If you want a game that is working for this 295, this is one of those games that runs really nice, seriously. Yeah. Look at the GPU core, 98% load, 500 megabytes of VRAM utilized. The system itself is being utilized too. Seriously, 4.4 gig of system RAM and nearly 40 watts consumption from the CPU. I like it. I like it a lot. Seriously. I like it a lot. You know what really works nice on this video card? GTA 3. I mean, look at this. This is exactly the game I need for this video card. I mean, look at the VRAM consumption, 256 megabytes of VRAM utilized. It's not that bad, man. Come on, look at this. You want to play a game that is running really nice on your SLI video cards? This is the one. 52 degrees, 200, less than 300 megabytes of VRAM utilized. I will say it is decent, you know. There's a couple of spikes here and there, but it's working really nice, you know, overall. I mean, this is the game that needs to be played on a video card like this. No stress, lock the FPS, limit the FPS, and the GPU will have no stress on this occasion. This is how it needs to be played. You know, this is how it needs to be utilized, this 295, with games like this. Look at this part. I mean, if you can find one, it's fantastic, because it will be very, very nice to have this video card, you know, in the collection. One, it's nice for retro gaming. You manage to see that if you put the right games, you can actually have some fun with this video card. And you can literally utilize it to give you the best experience for old titles, for retro gaming. Now, if you're not interested, I think for collection, seal it with air, you know, in those airless bags, you know, keep it for later, and I'm 100% sure in the future it will be valued super high. That's it for collection. At the moment, with this price, nah, I don't recommend it. At the moment, today, to be true, I don't recommend it, but if you want to put the money in, it's worth it. If you want to play retro games, you can do it with how should I say, non-expensive video card. If you are interested in playing some old titles, let me give you an example of what video card I will use instead of this 295. I will use a GTX 460 or a GTS 450, and I put it with this machine with Windows 7 or Windows XP, and that's how I will use it. I will try to find a video card that is around £10 on a range for older games. But for true experience, I really like this GTX 295, you know. If you have any suggestion in the future with this system or this video card, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.